Hey, what's good? It's your boy Lnegz. Yes, back in the flesh. Welcome back to another video. And yo, it's a serious situation. It's declutter time, dude. It's declutter time. Like, we needs to do it. Well, I need to do it. You guys need to help me because I needs to do it. I'll be using the same intro for a couple of the videos. I'm guessing all of them maybe. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know how many videos it's going to take. 4, 5, 6 parts. But in the bottom of the screen, you'll see what we're decluttering in this video. I need to declutter a bunch of stuff because I have old stuff. I have a lot of new stuff coming in. I have PR coming in. Like, I'm testing things. Like, I have to. Some of the categories might seem boring to people, but to me, they're fierce, ferocious. But first, before we jump into it, are you guys subscribed to my channel? Are your post notifications on? You know. Just go over and do it. Why not? It ain't costing you anything. Definitely go and subscribe so you could stay a part of the fam. You know what I mean? You could stay a part of my life and what I'm doing and be nosy and stuff. Like, I love to do it too. All right, so we're going to jump right into it. Let's get it. Let go. Yo, it's a process, dude. A process. So I have some face palettes here and palettes, bigger palettes, some new stuff here, smaller palettes, smaller palettes. And then over here is like duos, trios. And I'm just gonna have to jump into this because this is a lot, dude. It's very overwhelming. But after it all, it's very therapeutic. I was gonna say lethargic. So these bins, I got different sizes. I can't find them anymore, but I got them all from Marshalls and TJ Maxx. That's where I get a lot of my acrylic bins and stuff, organizers. I want to get rid of at least 65% of this. I'm not a big eyeshadow person, but every now and then I have an urge. You know what I mean? All right, let's jump into it. All right, so the angle is very weird, but this is the best I could do without it being shaky. So this is the first little set or bundle or whatever the hell. These are newer palettes right here, so I just want to go through them really quickly. Lawless, my first product that I ever tried from them, which is the the one, I don't know. It's a talc-free eyeshadow, eyeshadow palette. I love the packaging. I love the color selection. I love the size. I love small palettes, period. But the formula is not good. It just doesn't work well with me. The mattes are hard to blend out. They're very hard. I don't know. The shimmers are messy and barely there, and it's just not a good palette. And it was sent to me to review or whatever. So, I tried it about 3 or 4 times. This is the first declutter. All right, next is from Wander Beauty. This is the Getaway Eye and Face palette. I have another palette that's similar to this, but this is their latest one. So this was sent to me as well to review. This is from Medium Dark. And this is what it looks like because it has the face shades in there. Bronzer, blush, highlight. After Hours is iconic for them. I love the 4 shades. It's a very easy palette, and yes, this one is for sure staying. I love the formula and just love the concept. And it's a soft glam lover's dream. This is really new. It's in the little bubble wrapper. This is the fall edit from Ofra Cosmetics. It's a eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette. This is what it looks like. So pretty. I can't wait to dive in. Obviously, a keep. I think all of these palettes were sent to me basically. So this is the newest palette from Nomad. It's the Hudson Valley palette. So it looks like packaging. I used, I think, a shimmer. Yeah, this shimmer right here. Boom. Look at that. It's so pretty. Like, I can't wait to try the mattes. But 3 shimmers, it was like duochrome-ish a little bit. Yeah. I have a code with Nomad, so if you want to purchase anything. And then this is the one that they came out before that one. The one that I just showed you. I can't even pronounce this, so I'm not even going to try. This is a very romantic palette. It's like soft, you know? It's so pretty, but yeah, I haven't tried this either. So I gotta use this sucker too. All right, now we're gonna work with this right here. I love a smaller palette, like I said. If I got something in PR, I will let y'all know. Or if I purchase whatever, you know. All right, so let's start with this palette from Ofra. This is their collaboration with Leora. So it has some nudes, you know, neutrals, I guess. A pop of yellow. I think there's the Blissful highlighter and then a green shimmer. Their quality is better now, like when we move to these bigger palettes. But I'm going to keep this because it's a memory thing, you know what I mean? All right, so here we have from Artist Couture's, the Supreme Nudes, the Quickie. This is a smaller version of the bigger palette that they have. I love this palette. I love the packaging. I love the shades. I love neutrals. So come on. I'm here for neutrals, you know? I love that the top is warm and the bottom is more cooler. This shade is everything. It's my favorite shimmer in here. Like, it's just so like glowy and like, it's like wet looking, you know? Keep. And the mattes are very buttery, soft, like, it's so easy to use and blend out and stuff. Keeping. I love this palette right here. This is from Item Beauty, In My Element. This was for, what's her name? Allison Ray. Her birthday, or to celebrate her birthday. Another neutral palette that I'm obsessed with. I love that you can go warmer up there or cooler down there. That's like all that for me right there. Oh, In My Element. I think I said that, right? Packaging is cool too. So keep. This is from Buxom. This is the Darling Dolly palette. It's okay, the quality. A little small palette, you know. All of these are like shimmer type of shades or like satin shades. And then here's the one matte. Oh no, there's 2 mattes. Yeah, but I mean, it's very soft, but I can be without it. Sorry, Buxom. I love y'all. Declutter. This one is from ColourPop, the Lyric palette. I really like this shade and this shade. It's my favorite in here. I just use these 2 when I use this palette. So, I don't know. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. I have 2 from e.l.f. I love this palette. It's not going anywhere. This is the Pumpkin Pie palette. It's so pretty. It's just so easy to just dust in the eye real quick. I love a small palette. I love like to throw 1 color or 2 colors on the, you know, on the eyes and call it a day. And then this one, this mint palette, it's nice quality, but I have other mint palettes that I reach for over this, so it's a maybe. Yo, these palettes right here from Essence, they came out with like 10 of them. Oh, so good. This is I Like to Mauve It. Yo, so good. The quality, I mean, affordable, has a little mirror. The mattes are really nice. The shimmers are beautiful. Like, yeah, just an easy palette to use. Like, really good quality. I'm keeping all of them. This is the Coral Me Maybe. Taupe It Up. Dancing Green. And Bronze This Way. From House Labs. This is the Pay 4-Way. 4-Way. It just looks like this. Beautiful quality. I love this shade right here. But yes, like, it's so pretty. This is a for sure keep. I need to use this again. This is the Nomad palette. Nomad X Malibu Surf Shack. This was sent to me in PR. Their quality is better than this now, but it's still a good palette. So pretty. This is a maybe. I'm sorry, even though I said all that good stuff, it's a maybe. All right, these are from Juvia's Place. So we have the Honey palette, the Mints palette, and then the Army. I got rid of the other one, the gray one. Oh, it was awful, awful. These are not bad. They're not bad. I'm keeping. All right, some ColourPop joints. So we have the Honey palette. I still love this palette. Oh, I still love it. It's really good. Here's the Mint to Be, one of my favorite minty green palettes. I'm keeping all of this. I already know it. This is the Mandalorian. I love these two shades. Like, and this right here. Oh, so good, so good. And then the Little Ray of Sunshine. All matte. I love it. So this is the Reese's palette from Hip Dot. They came out with two of them with this collection. It was a white palette and then this one. I'm going to declutter this. I don't use it. So, you know. Bye-bye. I love Hip Dot's formula, though. Okay, here we have the Wayne Goss palette. This is the Luxury Eye palette. It's the Imperial Topaz. Look at this. When I first got this palette, I kept using it and using it and using it and abusing it. Let me stop. It's so pretty. Like, it's just a very pretty palette. I don't like the black in here, but everything else is bomb. Just so easy to dust over the eyes. All right, so this is the Juvia's. Oh no, the Taupes by Juvia's. Another pretty palette that I haven't used in a long time. I love taupey shades because they're cool tone and just soft. Keep. This is the Star Ranch palette from JSC. It's really pretty. Like, it's really pretty. I have to give them that. The formula is nice in here. Yeah, I mean, the shimmers are nice. The formula is pretty good. Like, easy to use for me. I only used a couple of shades, but I don't really use it. I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it. I have these three palettes from Ofra. These were all sent to me in PR. This is Beyond Words Mini Mix Palette. This is another collaboration with Leora. It was her second collab with Ofra. And these shades are much better. Much, much better. This highlighter is bomb. And this blush is sickening. That bronzer is... It's not really a bronzer for me, but I tried using it, though. I forgot what I tried using it for. But yeah, I used it. Yeah. I like the quality of this. The shimmer shades are just like something else now. Like, and their mattes are really easy to use and soft and blendable and stuff. There's the Caribbean Glitz palette. This, I used the face part of it, which is stunning. Stunning. Bronzer for me, highlight for me, and blush. Look at this blush, though. Like, see, Ofra has amazing blush formula. Like, are you kidding me? Look at this. That tone is so beautiful. You saw how pigmented that was? Like, yes. Yes. I think there's a blush palette. Yeah, there's the Mini Mix Blushful palette. It has all blushes in it. I love this. Like, it's talking about a variety, bitch. Like, look at this. And I just told y'all about the blushes. Like, I just told y'all. Like, look at these blushes. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Oh, it's such a pretty palette. Like, it's such a pretty palette. Like, are you kidding me? Look at that. Oh, fantastico. Fantastico. And you can pop these suckers out and like mismatch and switch them out. I just love it. Like, I love it. Great for traveling and stuff. Oh, by the way, this was their last year collaboration to raise money for breast cancer awareness. And remember, men get breast cancer as well as, you know, obviously women get breast cancer too, but men can get it as well. People don't think that, but yes. So I actually am going to declutter this palette, Leora's palette. I just don't use it. And I have her recent collaboration. But yeah, congratulations for your collaborations. Well deserved. And actually, these 3 palettes, I am going to declutter them. So e.l.f., ColourPop, and this little Nomad quad. Alright, so there's another bunch. Here we go. This is a Wander Beauty palette. This is the Getaway Eye and Face palette. So it's another all-in-one, like face palette, eye palette. Has After Hours, which is an amazing highlighter. 6 shades, 2 matte, 4 shimmers, and then 1 blush that I don't care for. This palette reminds me of going to my, what is it called? Oh, when I went on vacation for my birthday. I loved it. It just reminds me of that. I'm going to keep it. I'm sorry, I'm going to keep it. And I love Wander Beauty. Their stuff is just so good. Fairy Tales Storybook Cosmetics. I love this palette. I actually used it a couple of months ago. It's still as fire as I remembered it. Storybook Cosmetics has some really good formulas, though. So yeah, you'll see more of them later. This is newer to me. This is from Uma Beauty by Sharon C. Okay, it's a quad. It was for Make It Black movement, and you know they donated money and stuff. So yeah, it's the little eye service quad. It's okay. It's okay. I used a few shades. It's alright. I'll keep it for now. And I want to do a full face of this brand, so. This is the Wayne Goss, the Radiance Booster Boosting Face Palette. It's a bronzer palette. It's just too light for me. I wish. Look at that. I wish I could use it, but no. Declutter. Alright, another declutter. This is from Makeup Revolution. There's the Soph X Glow. I just don't like how powdery the highlighter is and then how glittery the other one is. I really just don't like the formula. So this needs to be decluttered. I have another palette later on. It's the Simpsons palette. And they actually did a great job with that one. But yeah, this one's decluttered. The Sweet Talk palette is just old now. Like, some of the shades are getting, like, this weird stuff on it. And the shimmer shades are, like, dry. It's just a mess. But the Sweet Talk palette, iconic, right? Wow. Declutter. The Yes Please palette from ColourPop. Remember it was something AF? But anyway, here's another one that the formula's messed up. Like, it's just old now. Had it for like 5 years, I think. 4 or 5 years. The formula's just not... It's just not good anymore. So Declutter. Really nice. The Cabana Club palette, it didn't get the hype that it deserved or the acknowledgement or whatever you say. A really beautiful soft palette. Like, you could do some colorful stuff, but you could do some soft stuff as well. And it's so beautiful. I'm keeping for show. California Love. Keep. Look how beautiful. Just an easy palette to work with. Like, I love using that orange, dusting it all over, blending it out with this light shade, and then throwing a shimmer on there. Just so pretty. So pretty. And of course, one of my faves, the Wild Nothing palette. It's so soft and beautiful. Like, look at this. Look at that. This shade came out the other day. It's so pretty. I just want to stare at it. Like, I want to stare at it. Declutter from Cover FX. This is the light medium one. And it has a highlighter, blush, well, 2 highlighters, a brightening shade, contour, blush. Did I say powder? I don't like it on my face. I don't like it. This was the rage, though. This powder is very shimmery. I don't like it. You guys to go. Alright, so this is from Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Rustic Glam palette. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. Why am I keeping it for this Seafoam shade? Why? It's so big and ugly. The inside is pretty, but so ugly. It's so big. That's what's ugly about it. But I haven't used it in a long time, and it could go. Because I have another Nomad Cosmetics palette that I love. Alright, this is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. Shit. I keep a lot of these, you know, in the palettes, because I don't like the mirrors to get messed up. I even keep like the plastic on the mirror. Anyway, this is what it looks like. I don't care for it. I like the shades, but I just don't care for it. I don't reach for it. If you're not going to reach for something, what's the point of having it? So Declutter. These are old. Okay. Remember when this palette came out? The Icy Bitch palette? It was like an April Fool's joke, but then they really came out with it. It's a little blue fantasy. You know what? I was testing it out. This blue is still really good. I was looking for a powder blue because I was trying to do a little Marilyn Monroe look. Beautiful. And this highlighter is still, it's still good. Look at that. Yeah, you see it. Look at that. You see it. It's still good. I'm going to keep it. And it just reminds me of a time, you know? This one, of course, I'm keeping. It was one of my favorite palettes. This is the Tarte X Whitney Simmons palette. It's a eye and cheek palette. Eye and cheek palette. So it has a blush and a highlighter that is stunning in 6 shades. You can see he was well used, dude. Love for show. This packaging is just so cool. Like, I love that. I love it. I just can't with this highlighter. Look at it. Oh, look at that. It's so beautiful. All right, I wanted to do something fun. So now we're at my like face palettes, like face duos, trios, quads type of situations. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, first are these 3 from e.l.f. They're the little bite-sized face duos. This one is obviously my favorite, which is the peach one, white peach. I just love it for like a no makeup type of day. It's like a go-to. It's so beautiful, like, so beautiful. And I know they look similar, all of them, but they're not. This one is pomegranate. Yeah, pomegranate. The highlighter is a little deeper, and this is a little more, you know, purpley, or berry, shall I say? But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And they just cost a few dollars, like, and you can get a cute look out of it. Like, I use it as eyeshadow as well. This one is, okay, watermelon, yeah. This one has the best highlighter, but this, the blush is not my favorite. But the highlighter is beautiful. Like, it's so stunning. Like, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Like, oh, y'all be doing it. Like, I'm keeping it. Okay, so these are from Ofra. Were all of them sent to me? I think the retrograde was the only one that wasn't sent to me. The rest were sent to me. Like, you know, PR. This is retrograde. It used to be my favorite highlighter. It's still bomb. Use one side or the other, or swirl it in the middle, and you're good to go, you know? I love a purple highlighter on me. It's just so beautiful. Oh, wait. It says 2022. No, I'm going to let it go. It's old now. Like, I'm very big with the dates and stuff. So, yeah, 1/01/2022. Okay. It's going. I'll miss you. So pretty. Look at that. Ah, Declutter. Okay, goodbye. I love you. This is the Crew Blush Bronzer. I think it's called Blusher. Yeah, I think a blush, a bronzer. It didn't work for me in the summertime, but I used to use it a lot. Like a year ago. But yeah, this past summer I was trying to play with it or whatever, and the blush worked decently on me, but the bronzer was like a no-show. It was like a powder, you know, like a pressed powder or something. But now that we get into the colder months or time of the year, I guess, I'll be able to use the bronzer. So it's a really nice formula. I really enjoyed these. When they sent me the PR package, I gave it, sorry Ofra, but I gave away a few of the shade. I like the lighter one and the deeper one. That's the blush, that's the bronzer. Yeah, it's really nice. Like, it's not bad, you know? 2023, yeah, still good. And of course, my favorite highlighter. This is the Milk and Cookies highlighter, the Steph Tom's collab. And yeah, it's still good for another year. Oh, this is like an orgasm in a highlighter. Swirl it in the middle. Look at that color. Like, are you kidding me? That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Y'all know a keep. All right, so there's a duo from Patrick Ta. Is the Double Take Cream and Powder Blush, and Do We Know Her? That's what it looks like. Powder blush, cream blush. Like, it has a little door to protect it. It's not my favorite blush, but it was very expensive, and I need to play with it. Like, I really need to pull it out. It's just, I'm not a big fan of the formula. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the formula. But I definitely need to get my money's worth, so I will keep. Here we have a bronzer from Moira. It's the Tropical Escape Bronzed Goddess Duo. I don't like this. It looks dirty on me. Like, and this is too glittery. Like the shimmery highlighter. The shimmery bronzer is too glittery on me. So it has to go. But I love Moira. This is a for sure keep. This is from Wet n Wild. It was a limited edition, like, collection. It was such a beautiful collection. There were setting sprays, lip glosses, lip pencil, and then these, and some highlighters, I think. There's the My Cherry Amore face palette. It still smells good, and it's so beautiful. Like, this is stunning. It's very powdery, but hey, it was very affordable, so it's fine. It's fine, you know? That's what they look like, right? Ain't it pretty? Like, I'm keeping. It's still good. It's still good. I love some Wayne Goss makeup. Like, this is the Weightless Veil Blush Palette. Oh, can't open it. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's a pinky blush, which I don't really care for unless it's a pinky type of like cool tone blush. But no, no. And this highlighter, it's like a dual chrome highlighter. I'm gonna declutter it, but let me at least swatch it. Like, you see that? You can see like the pink undertone. It's so pretty, but I'm not gonna keep it for just a highlighter. Like, declutter. Sorry, Wayne Goss. Okay, so here we have the House Labs like blush highlighter duo and the bronzer duo, bronzer highlighter duo. So this one is in Head Rush. Is that what they're all called? Yeah. Head Rush is in, what is this? Cherub and Angelico. Look how beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. It's a for sure keep, but what you have to realize is that sometimes the highlighters have like a undercast. So I have to be careful where I place it. But look at this one. There's Untamed and Intoxicate. So pretty. Little peachy moment. I love these though. The bronzer one, he's a little stark. The highlighter's a little deep. The bronzer's a little deep, but I still try to make it work because these cost a good penny and I want to get my money's worth. So yeah, I am keeping this one as well. I would like to get the one that's under this one though. Okay, so from CoverGirl, we have the Clean Fresh blush palettes. Two of them, Plum Blossom and Peach Doll. So this is the Peach Doll. I have some new ones as well because CoverGirl sent me a nice PR package. And so I have some new ones in there. So I can't wait to show you guys all of that. But these are fantastic, dude. This is the Plum one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Just a makeup gasm. A make-gasm. So pretty. Like, they're all pretty, but this is my favorite. They work really well. They're affordable. I think it was like $9 or something. And you get 3 shades, a shimmer one, and 2 mattes. Like, can't go wrong, you know? Don't sleep on CoverGirl. Easy breezy, beautiful CoverGirl. All right, so talking about Ofra before, this is some the MIDI trios. This is the Madison Miller one. This is very old right now. I already know that it's as old as the highlighter that I decluttered. So I'm definitely gonna declutter it. This one I'm keeping. They sent this to me in PR. This is the MIDI palette, Face It Medium. It has Rodale Drive in the middle and San Fran and Pacifica, the bronzers. So a matte bronzer and a shimmer bronzer. And then Rodale Drive in the middle. Fantastic quality. Keeping. Here we have from Nomad Cosmetics. These are old. I was looking to see if there was a date or something on it. They're old, very old. I'm actually going to declutter them. I did this blush right here, Justice. Look at that. Amazing quality. They have new ones now. They repackaged, reformulated, and you did me well. This one was the one in medium tan. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. And then this is the bronzer. They hit like like I hit hard pan on them, and then I didn't like this like brightening shade. So yeah, it wasn't the best, but it's okay. If they have a sale again, because I want some lip oils from them, I would repurchase these in their new form and their new, you know what I mean? So yeah, these aren't going anywhere from Juvia's Place. This is the bronzy in tan. This is the Blushed Rouge Volume 2, Volume 5, and Volume 6. So, let me show y'all all of my Nomad palettes. Well, besides the ones I showed you in the beginning and the one that I decluttered. Here's America's Parks. They sent me all these in PR. Here's the Iceland Fire and Ice. Here we have the Whistler's Lodge. All right, this is my favorite palette from Nomad. This is the Haunted Europe palette. This was their Halloween release last year, and I used almost every shade. I think I'm missing, I didn't use like 3 or 4 shades in here, but I made it my mission because I love the palette. I love everything about it. The mattes are a little powdery but pigmented and easy to blend out. The shimmer shades are out of this world. That's where Nomad excels, is their shimmer formula. Bomb, dude. Bomb! And then the last one is the Orient Express. This was my, like my third in my list. I'm obsessed with that gold right there. And this right here, and this like stunning duochrome-ish shade. Yeah, it's like a duochrome. So pretty. They even have a smaller version of this they made. Definitely check their website out. They have deals all the time on their palettes, plus discount code that I have. Save you a couple of dollars. I don't make anything off of it. It's just something for you guys to save some coins, you know? Yeah, so right now, this is my Nomad collection. Here we have the Nomad palette by Juvia's Place. I don't know, I just don't like the quality of this palette. I love that shade in the middle, but that's it. I'm gonna declutter it. Like, I don't know, some shades are hard panned, and it's just, yeah, I don't know. It just, the formula is not the best. Like, I will show you another palette later that I love from them. So declutter. Talking about a newer formula from Ofra. This is the Lotus palette. Look at this. Look at me. Look at me. This is my favorite shade. Like, it's so beautiful. It looks like liquid on my hands. It looks like liquid. It's so beautiful. Did a fantastic job with this. Like, this was sent to me in PR as well. So just wanted to say that real quick. Beautiful. Beautiful. Keep. Another great palette from Juvia's. It's the Nubian 3 Coral. Fantastic color scheme. Like, oh my gosh. It's a little coral shade. I didn't even know I like coral like that. Like, that's all I can say. Makeup gasm. I'm down to the wire. I only have a little bit left. I can do this. Keeping from Glamlight, the Dirty Martini palette. Fantastic palette. This is like a dupe for the Blood Money. Is that what it's called? The Blood Money, the green one from Jeffree Star. I'll pull it out later. keeping. Love the shimmers, love the mattes. 2 palettes from Buxom. Boom. Keeping both of them. This one has a blush and a highlighter in it. Golden Hour and She Shells. About the She Shore. About the She Shore. Remember that little thing? I don't like this shade, but everything else is sickening, stunning. The house down boots. Realness. This packaging was all that. And then it came with the, they sent it to me with the glosses. Bitch. So yeah, these were both sent in PR. This is the Buxom X Ash K Holmes. Ash K Home. Home? I think so. She's a makeup artist. I know that. Like a world-renowned makeup artist. This is really pretty. I love these shades right here. It's my favorite part of the palette. I only play with this right here. Listen, you do what you want to do with the eyeshadow palette. You know what I mean? If you want to use one shade out of it, you use one shade out of it. All right, 2 e.l.f. palettes. Okay, so this is the J.Kissa second collaboration palette. It's really nice. I love the shimmer shades. Like, I need to bring this sucker back out. The packaging is amazing. It came all white. All white. It came like with nothing on it, and then you put the stickers all over it. Where is J.Kissa? I don't see her anymore. Fantastic. If you missed out on this palette, I feel so bad for you. This is the e.l.f. X Chipotle eyeshadow palette. I mean, look at this. Like, are you kidding me? I taped this so it will last longer. Ain't this so pretty? My favorite shade, fajitas. Fajitas, fajitas. Let's have fajitas. It was a limited edition palette, so it went quick. All right, this is my favorite Nomad Cosmetics palette. It's the Latte 2. I love the nudes or the neutrals and the like pastels. Like, I think the whole vibe is so cool. Like, I really dig it. Like, this is my favorite shimmer. I like to throw it on this. It's my favorite little go-to, or this one. Yeah, I don't think they needed these two. Like, they needed only one or the other. They could have put something else in there, but it's neither here or there, as people be saying. You might kill me for this one, but this was a newer palette right here from Ace Beauté, the Tropical Vibes palette. It went viral. It went like it sold out and everything. I tried their formula before because they changed their formula. I like their old formula. I do not like their newer formula. I don't like this palette. I don't like using it. I don't like the shimmers. I don't like the mattes. I like Ace Beauté. They're a really good brand. I don't like this palette. Sorry. I don't like it. It's just really difficult to use, to blend out, and to, like, the shimmer shades fall everywhere. Like, oh no, it's a disaster. Check this out. This is the Adeline Mooring little palette. Look at this. How adorable. This was her little collaboration. I am keeping this because it still smells good. It looks good. It's an older palette. And, like, these shades are beautiful. This seems a little more pinky in the camera, but in real life, it is, like, deeper. It's more of a berry. And I like to use contour shade for blush, for bronzer. And it's like a whole face palette right here. Like, it's so good. It's still good, dude. Like, highlighter, blush, and a matte shade, eyeshadow shade, and a shimmer shade. Look at that. It's still good, dude. It's still a good palette. Oh, and this is her right here. She's so pretty, and she loves her dog. Yeah, she killed this collaboration. I got it when it first came out, too. I actually saw it the other day in Ulta. They had it in, like, the half price little section. Okay. All right, last one from this little pile is from Hip Dot. See, I decluttered the other one, so I'm going to keep this one. This is the Zion palette. Brace yourself. Like, brace yourself. Look how pretty. I don't have a romantic, pretty palette like this. So I'm not only going to just keep it because it's my only Hip Dot palette, but it's my only like romantic Huda Beauty type of dupe-ish palette, even though it is expensive as well. I think they're like 30 something dollars, but it's so pretty. Like, people be sleeping on Hip Dot. Hip Dot has amazing products. Amazing products. Like, I'm telling you, I am keeping. So here's a couple of more palettes that I just found. This is from Storybook Cosmetics. This is Little Briar Rose. Never used it. Don't really care for it. Well, I cared for it, but kind of don't. It's romantic though, but Declutter. The Blood Money palette. I wanted it ever since it came out, and then I finally got it. Well, I think somebody gave it to me, like bought it for me for my birthday. Yeah. All right, talking about Glam Light. This is the chocolate donut. I'm not keeping this. I don't even use it. I don't care to use it, and just, yeah. All right, this one is another Storybook Cosmetics palette that was given to me by one of my subscribers for my birthday. He sent it to me. This is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And I got a golden ticket. And we got a golden ticket. Cause she ain't going nowhere. Boop. Just like that in the pouch. You ain't going nowhere. Thank you for my gift. I love it so much. Without even getting into these two palettes right here from Prados Beauty. It's getting decluttered. They were sent to me in PR. I don't support this brand anymore because they don't support me. Goodbye. We have another Glam Light palette. This is the pizza palette. I have a Glam Light palette that has greens and stuff, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. It's just taking up space. I love the packaging, but you got to go. All right, so this is from the crayon case. It's the only product I have from them. It's the blush binder. Like, are you kidding me? I used 3 of the blushes so far. Like, this is amazing. All right, the Alien palette from JSC. You have to bury me with this because it's not going nowhere. It's hard to find because they don't make it anymore. There was certain ingredients in the formula that they don't have anymore or something. But yes, I love this palette. Like, I love everything besides Black Hole. This is not going anywhere. It's staying with Papa. All right, this Beauty Bay and Nikki Tutorials palette, the packaging is all that, but something's going on with the formula. Something happened with the shimmers, like they're like creamy. You can see that they have dips in them and stuff. I don't know what the hell is going on with it, but yeah, I don't know. So you guys to go. I didn't really care for this palette that much anyway. It was just part of the hype when it first came out. But the packaging is beautiful. Congratulations for the collaboration. But, oh, Beauty Bay has nice formula though, but something happened with those shimmers. I don't know. All right, one of my favorite Juvia's Place palettes, the Wahala palette. Not the Wahala 2, the Wahala palette. I love the size of it. It has fantastic shades. Like, yo, this made me become obsessed with like that purplish type of shade. I love it. I put tape over the 3 glitter. I love this shade and that shade. This is like a topper. And then that one's like a grayish, I don't know, grayish purplish shade. So good. Juvia's Place did a fantastic job. But to be honest with you, what happened to Juvia's Place? Like, they not as popping as they used to be, you know? All right, this is the Sahara Blush Palette. It's the volume 2. I'm going to let it go because I have other blushes, the duos that I reach for over this. But this was good while it lasted. So from ColourPop, this is the Tea Cakes Cheek Palette. I don't really care for it. It has a highlighter and 3 blushes. Yeah, I just don't reach for it. I don't really care for it. I don't really like the highlighter. I should have chose a different one, but I got this one. And this, I don't like it as a blush. I was trying to use it as a bronzer, but then it just pulls too blushy when I use it as a bronzer. Like, I just don't care for this. There's a shimmery blush. I don't like it. And this is a nice shade, but yeah, I'm just gonna declutter it. All right, so there's from The Simpsons. Amazing. This is the Revolution palette, Treehouse of Horror. This is it was their collection 2 years ago. Their Halloween collection. It's a face palette. Look at this. The bronzer's beautiful. The blush is okay. I just like the coolness of it. And this highlighter is like the highlighter from the Wayne Goss palette. So it's fine that I did keep that. Not the Wayne Goss palette. The Wayne Goss duo. But yeah, it's so good. This is beautiful. Okay, so this is another product that was for the Make It Black movement. This is from Black Radiance. It's the True Complexion 3D Highlighter Palette. I haven't used it that much, but here's my little purple highlighter. So, you know, that could replace the Ofra one. But yeah, it's really nice. You know, it's really nice. Like, so it looks like, so here we have these two from Hank and Henry. They're the Buxom Blush Palette. This one is the medium dark. It's so pretty. Like, this one is the fair to medium. I love that shade right there. But I'm going to declutter this one. And I'm going to keep this one. There's something about these shades that I like more. Yeah, I love all of them. Like, they're so beautiful. And pigmented, but easy to blend out as well. Like, this gets me excited to play with it, you know? So these two were sent to me in PR. The first one is from Hip Dot. It's called the Sun Goddess palette. This is so beautiful. First of all, the packaging is so cool, you know? But look at these shades. They're very unique. Like, very unique shades. And highlighter is very interesting. And then there's another one, like I said, was sent to me. It's from Formula Z. They have some really cool products. Like, y'all need to check into them because there's something. Look how beautiful this is. Like, I don't even need to say anything. Like, it's so pretty. 2 highlighters, 2 blushes. One blush is a shimmery blush. And then this, oh, so pretty. I just want to put this all over my body. All over my body. Look at that. Oh. All right, last little product, because we're about done, is this Kimchi Chic Beauty blush duo. They're called the Thaler blushes, the Thaler blush. This was in Pinky Rose. I already know I don't like it. I don't use it. I just kept it there for the packaging. It's so pretty, but yeah, I don't like it. So, Declutter, sorry, Kimchi Chic Beauty. You know I live for y'all. So I organized it all. This is how it all looks now. So nice and compact. And yeah, it doesn't seem overwhelming at all. So here I have smaller eyeshadow palettes, and those are my more larger ones. And then over here I have face palettes, and yeah, like duos and, you know, quads and stuff. And yeah, I'm really satisfied with this. Like, I'm excited because I feel like I can breathe a little bit better. But I do want to encourage everybody to look into your collection. If you have stuff that you need to throw away or declutter or give away to somebody or try again and see if you even like it, maybe you have to apply it a different way or something. Or sometimes mix some old products that you have that are still good though with newer stuff that you have and just play with your collection. Really know what you have in your collection. If it's so big that you're not like, you don't know what you have, then you need to take a second look at your collection. Like, if I need to just have 5 of each product, then I need to have 5 of each product. Psych. Yeah, I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, have fun watching this video, and I guess on to the next one, right? Deuces.